Hello and welcome back to Retro Ratz.
Hello, Jack.
So today I'm going on an 8-mile adventure. I'm going to go part of the Ridgeway, the oldest or one of the oldest trackways across the UK. And someone can't wait to go. And then we're going to go what's on called the Free Road and come back again. So it's a bit of it's an 8-mile loop. I'll pop a picture of the actual map in a moment so you can see. But yeah, so we're going on an adventure on this wonderful sunny bright March spring day, and of course I'm taking you and Jack with me. Jackie boy, are we on an adventure? So this is the Ridgeway, or part of it. The Ridgeway itself is 87 miles long. I'm only doing a fraction of that today. Obviously I'm not doing the whole 8 miles today of the Ridgeway. I am actually going off and forking off and going onto what they call the Free Road as well. But it's absolutely beautiful up here. Just look at that view. How beautiful is that? Don't know if you can hear me over the wind. I've just zoomed right in. For me, I can see it quite clearly through the eye. I've had to zoom in on the camera. Over there, that is Chair Hill Monument. And there's also another white horse there. So where I started at Hackpen, there's a white horse. And over there, at Chair Hill, there's another one. Wiltshire is full of white horses. So this is where the fork in the road is. That way is the Ridgeway, but we are going this way. So I've just come through that gate, and I think me wearing my wellies was the right choice. Another fork in the road. So we could go left, which they've been putting the fence up, but we're going right, so we're going that way. Just come into a break in the hedge and the trees, and just look at that view. Thank God I am definitely wearing my wellies, because yeah, it's a bit sticky underfoot, but we're here and we're going through these woods, which I will point out on the map. That bit was very, very tough. What you don't see on the camera is it dips down, and it's very, very deep and very slippery. So I'm very, very grateful. As I said, I wore my wellies today. But we're heading that way to Fifield Down. And that way, hopefully it's not as bad as what we've just seen. Isn't that right, Jackie boy? Yeah. So we're now going that way. So we've done the woods. We're now going on to Fifield Down itself. from one extreme to another. We are now on the concrete. So this is Manton Park, also known as the Gallops, because they are for horse racing. And this bit here is the public right of way. So just following this down so we can get to the Valley of the Stones. So we've got to turn right and go across the actual bit here. We're going that way and onwards to the Valley of the Stones. Please close the gate. The gate's over there. I can't close the gate. Oh no! So we've just come over the ridge there, down through this gate, and we're now going to follow this ridge, the valley bit, down to the Valley of the Stones. Hopefully we find them. Hopefully it is just a valley full of stones. They are sarsen stone. So for those who know of Stonehenge and of Avebury, they are made from sarsen stone. And this valley is littered with them. So we're just stopping and I've got more scattering of stones behind us. Jack's just had a drink. You a good boy? You going to sit down and lay down? Yeah, he's waiting for his chicken. So that's what we're about to do, just making sure he doesn't knock over his water. Yeah, so I'm going to have a ham sandwich and Jack's going to have some chicken. There we go, ham sandwich, couple of cereal bars and lots of chicken pieces. So Jackie boy gets to enjoy some as well. You enjoying your walk? Are you? You enjoying it? Good boy. Oh yes, I'm just getting cuddles now. So why am I doing this walk today? Not just to take Jack for a walk, even though that's a bonus, isn't it, buddy? Yeah. He's very happy now he's had his chicken. But I'm in training. So we're going parts of the Ridgeway, doing hills, slopes, mud, different types of terrain, including the paths, because all this is leading up to me trekking 6 sections over 5 days of the Great Wall of China in August. You heard me right, Great Wall of China. So in August for 9 days I'm going over, 5 days of that is walking. 47k altogether. And I am doing it in aid of the Dogs Trust. Ain't we, buddy? Because they help rehome dogs just like Jack. So Jack is a rescue. We've now had him 9 and a bit years and he's now 10 and a bit years old. He was 11 months old when he came to us and we were the 3rd home in that 11 months. But he found his forever home with us. In your buddy. He's enjoying the breeze that's here. Can you? Yeah? Yeah. So I am doing it in aid of the Dogs Trust. And to go with that, I've already completed a marathon in London, walking 42k or 26.2 miles in one day. So I've already completed that. So thank you to all those who sponsored me for that one. At the end of this month, I'm doing a shorter one. I'm only doing a 10k round Bath for the Bath Skyline, which Chloe is going to be joining me on that one. So that's why I'm doing a 10k, because that's about the maximum she can do. And in July, I will be doing 50k in one day of the Ridgeway. Hang on a moment. So I'm doing 50k of the Ridgeway from just outside Wantage to Avebury, which isn't far from home actually for Avebury. Now I could have done this walk to Avebury. I could have gone from Hackpen where we started all the way along the Ridgeway. Instead of turning left at the fork like we did, carried on the ridgeway until it got to the free road and turn right and just go straight down the hill into Avebury. But I've done that one before and I want to do something different. Now, I have been in this area before where I am at them currently, because where I am is near Fifield Downs and, as I said, the Valley of the Stones. But over that way is, if I carried on down that path, is the Devil's Den, which I'll put a photo in of when we went there. But I'm going back that way, heading back towards the Ridgeway, which is where the crossroads is of the steep hill back down into Avebury. But as I said, I'm not going down into Avebury. I'm going to head back to Hackpen, because we're only doing 8 miles today, because he's not a youngster anymore, even though he's trying. But not only that, I've also got to get back home. It's nice to have a day off on a work day. Actually have annual leave. I'm just using up my leave before the end of March, and just to pick a nice day just to go for a wander is lovely, and it's peaceful. Apart from all I keep hearing, you're right, Jack. All I keep hearing is helicopters, private airplanes. I've seen about 4 tractors, the big ones, not the old vintage ones, like a Maggie Ferguson. Hey, buddy. No. Yeah. So we said, seen some tractors, I actually saw a Thames Water guy in the middle of nowhere. There's a pump house, and he was there in his high vis. So that was quite different. Be in the middle of nowhere and come out from the muddy forest, and there he was. But yeah, we're just going to take a little rest, have this break, let the food settle, have a bit more water, and then we're going to carry on. So we're about halfway, so we've just done the 4 miles and we've got about another 4 miles to go, and we're heading up now. We've done the valley bit, so it comes down like this and then it goes back up. So then we're going to head back up to the Ridgeway, to the views, and back to Hackpen. But as I was saying, I am doing this as a training as well as taking Jack for a walk for the Great Wall of China. So if you'd like to sponsor me, please do. Any amount is wonderful, whatever you can donate. The address, I'll pop it in the description below, but it is www.justgiving.com/page/lovable rogue, because I'm doing it for our lovable rogues. So that stone there is known on the map as the Toad Stone. Now when I was further back, I thought it was a house with a chimney. It just looked like a little stone cottage. But now you can see it with its, I can see why it's called Toad Stone, because it looks like a toad with its head pointing up to the sky. How cool. So we've just come up that hill with a bit out of breath, so I apologise. Just in the distance there, you can again see the Chair Hill Monument, which means hopefully I'll be approaching, because I think at the moment I'm on the Wessex Ridgeway, and I'll be going onto the main Ridgeway to go back to Hackpen. So I'm now about just over 5 miles into the 8-mile walk. So I've just walked through Fifield Downs, where the Valley of the Stones are. I've taken a photo of this, but I think this is pretty cool. You ready? Googly eyes! Googly eyes! You have googly eyes! So we've just done, as I said, Fifield Downs and the Valley of the Stones, which is on the Wessex Ridgeway. Come through the gate. This is the main ridgeway. That's the way I'm going. There is the Wessex Ridgeway, and that takes you down into Avebury. And the main ridgeway that way takes you to the sanctuary and the end of the ridgeway, or the start, depends which way you want to look at it. We are now back to where the fork in the road is, or the path, and I went that way. So it means we've got about a mile to go that way, back to the car at Hackpen. And Jack doing what he loves best, drinking out of muddy puddles. But yeah, we're going that way. Van in the distance, I'm parked just the other side of it, and that would be our finish line. And I would have done 8 miles with Jack doing part of the Ridgeway and Fifield Downs and the Valley of the Stones. Mummy Jack! Yeah! So where that white van is by those trees, that's where we're heading, and when we get there I'll let you know all the statistics.